So I thought I would share my walk back from the store with you. It's not necessarily exciting per se, but it's just such a beautiful morning. What I love about Germany, one of the many things, is that it's very pedestrian friendly. So there are very few food deserts here in Germany. I'm not particularly aware of any single one, except for some villages that are very, very remotely located. But people who live there generally do so with the understanding that they're going to have to drive to go to a store. But for the most part, every single village has at least one grocery store that will be within convenient walking distance of one's home. In the case of my beloved friends, Wolf and Catalina, they have several grocery stores that I would consider walking distance. Of course, as you all know, dear viewers, my idea of a convenient walking distance and the rest of humanity's do not really intersect very much. So I accept that. I do know that. I do not delude myself. So it's a really beautiful morning. Getting ready to go under the train viaduct. It's slightly shabby looking. Might want to consider renovating that if I have any German Beamte friends who happen to be watching this video. Going through the tunnel. A little loud under here, but as you can see, still walkable. Even has a nice divider protecting the pedestrians from any antics on the part of drivers. Here we have a farmer getting ready to go to field. As you may or may not know, in Germany, farmers don't actually live out in the countryside. They live in the villages, and they have a courtyard where they keep most of their farm equipment, or some of their farm equipment anyway. And in the morning, they get up, choose the farm equipment of choice, and drive it out to the fields. So like I said, I know this isn't necessarily as scenic as some of our walks have been, but I thought some of you might be interested in seeing more modern, or contemporary at any rate, part of a residential village. See how the Germans live, as it were. You can see parking is creative here. It was really just such a gorgeous morning. I wish there were a way that I could convey that emotion through this video in such a way that you could feel it as well, rather than just hear me gushing and waxing eloquent about it. Or attempting to wax eloquent at any rate. I suspect I'm not succeeding with any sort of great aplomb. This house in particular, this lovely little brick place, I love the shutters. Those could be functional shutters if they actually chose to use them. If I lived in a house with shutters like that, you're darn straight I would use them. Just because. So we're almost home, so I think I'm going to call this video here.